I will guide.
Able to see my screen?
Yes, yes. Yeah. So now you are into mission. Okay. Go to sudo. So then it is easy and flexible without permissions. Sudo so hyphen su. Okay, fine. Enter. Okay. Do one thing and just control minus plus plus for zooming. Just zoom it once. Yeah, better. Better. I can see now. So then, see. So we have discussed about HTTPD. Do you remember?
Yeah.
What is that?
HTTP. One second.
Yeah.
No, like I don't remember.
Okay. See, Rakesh, HTTPD in the sense it says package for server installation. Okay. We have installed earlier using HTTPD package. Okay. So yum install HTTPD. We have done this for installing the package.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
while you are install while I am explaining about yum command, we have installed one server.
Yeah.
Okay, HTTPD is a one kind of package which is act like a server, and also Nginx is a one server. Apache 2 is a server. These are all servers. We can keep our applications on top of these servers. Clear?
Okay.
So, just I need to check whether our HTTPD server is installed or not in your system. Okay, now type service service status HTTPD status, I think so. Type HTTPD status, enter. What is that?
Redirecting to pin system LC status.
Which means unit HTTPD service could not be found, which means it is not there. So what you have to do is now, so yum install HTTPD. Okay, enter. Wait, just wait. Yeah, why? Okay, done. Can you check the status again? What is the command?
Service HTTPD
Hmm.
status.
HTTPD status. Yeah, enter. So what is that? Is it in active or inactive?
It's inactive dead.
So you need to start the service.
Yeah, service HTTPD start.
Enter. Can you check the status again? Okay,
Yeah,
now
it's
it's active or inactive.
yeah
Check.
active.
Yeah, it is active now.
Yeah,
So whatever the files are there, so if system related files will be stored or server related information will be stored in one directory. That directory is called var, all variables. Okay, just go to the directory cd var, enter. I will show you individually. 1 second, cd slash var.
okay. CD
So you
slash.
can't go directly. Var is a not.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah. For var and etc,
Yes.
these hierarchy routes we need to
Yes.
use slash.
Yeah. Var is not like a normal directory. Var is a system related directories which is under top level root directory. Here a slash is. So var is under top level means top is slash. Top
Slash.
level root is actually slash. That slash under var is a directory. So then you need to use slash star slash var. So ls, make it ls. Okay. So do you find any www in this? Can you remove this this whatever? Can you remove this? Crash market. Remove it. Remove it. No. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
www. I
Yeah.
can see.
www. Actually, which is whatever you installed now HTTPD package. Along with that, you will get wwd related. Okay. Go to wwd cd. So before this installation, www will not get. Okay. Whenever you install the server, you will get this www. Okay. Enter ls. Okay. Can you see that HTML?
Yeah,
Okay. Go to HTML. Enter ls. Okay. Nothing is there, right?
yeah,
So here, what you will do is you are going to create one file. Okay. That file is index.html. HTML file. So vi index.html. 1 second. I will close my door. Right. Enter. Okay, here you type welcome to.
1 second. Insert.
Yeah, definitely you have to use welcome to. If you have any company names, you can keep it. If you know any company names, something, you can keep it. Okay, that's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Hit
can
escape.
wait, 1 second. I think better you can use uh, I think in HTML format. Can you able to keep in HTML format?
HTML format. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's enough, right?
Yeah. If
Okay.
like,
Uh, okay. Welcome to Royal Brothers. You can keep it in P head 2. I think. I mean the font size. I'm asking.
okay.
Font size you can keep H1 or H2, something like that. You can keep H1 or H2. You can take next line, right?
1 second.
You do one thing. You do one thing, Rakesh.
Yeah.
I'm going to share with you one a file, a sample file, so you can use that. Go to that. Go to open WhatsApp. Yeah, copy that. Just this is sample. I got in Google. Okay, remove that. Just remove it. Remove that. Fresh. You can keep fresh. Go back. Okay, paste here. Okay, what you pasted, I think you have to copy again. Just remove it first. Yeah. Okay. So wait, here where is the content here? Welcome to Royal. You can keep just edit it. Okay, you can keep complete. No. Just remove it, and you need to press insert. I. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to Royal. Something. Okay. So right, and come down. So there also you can change. So last, how many for fifth line? Last from the bottom. Yes, there also.
Mm.
Right? Okay. I think I think H1 is fine. All right. Just save it. Save this. How to save? You know, right?
Yeah.
WQ. Okay. So this is fine. Can you cat it? Cat. Cat. Enter. Okay, that's fine. Okay, go to your EC2 instance.
Yeah.
Okay, copy your IP address. Go to instance again. Copy that public IP address 18.207.190. That is private key and UC middle, right?
Yeah.
Paste in browser. Paste it. Enter. Welcome to Royal Brothers, right? So which means something you kept in this same way. So if you keep any kind of a static website, that will be work. Clear? So welcome to Royal Brothers. We are glad to you here. So enjoying your our vehicle and services, something like this. Okay. So this is how we generally work on servers. So this is just like a sample. So this is just like a static website. Clear. This is how we will do. Okay, using HTTPD. What do you mean by HTTPD now?
So it is a server. On the top
Yes.
of this, we can run our websites or applications,
Applications. Yes.
and
Correct.
services.
Yes.
Yeah, by deploying all the files into the www.
Mm. Right. Website related. So this is enough so far. So you can understand later also. So while you are going time, you can understand here. Right. So this is about index .html. Clear. All right. So that's it. Next. Mm, you can, if you want, you can save it. Whatever the comments that we have executed. History. Go to history.
One second. Windows also use IIS for running the application.
Mm. Yeah.
History. Mm.
Okay. No, don't use Control C. Control C will not work for Linux. It will cut or it will exit if you use Control C. C means cancel in Linux. If you want, you can content copy also. That content also index.html cat.
Right.
All right, that's fine. Okay. So you understood, right?
Yeah.
So did you practice earlier all the comments?
Last 2 days I didn't practice. Before that I practiced.
So till where you have practiced? Where you stopped?
I practiced grep and fine. That's it. These four I didn't practice.
What is that?
Password we did. Password.
Past WD you did?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Software hard link we didn't. You just explained and I didn't practice.
Okay, do now. Do now.
Okay.
So now I will give you one scenario. I just want to check I just want to check a Lokesh user in your system. Okay. So how would you check using passwd?
Okay.
I want to check username Lokesh whether he is there in your users list or not. This is my question.
Okay.
Cat cat is for seeing the content.
Yeah.
Cat etc slash passwd. No space. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see entire users. This is all the users related to your mission now. So in my case, I want to see particular user EC2 hyphen user. How? Using find and grep. Example, if you want to use find, how can you see that? At least grep.
Yeah.
So for example,
Grep.
grep.
Root user, right? You're asking.
Anything, any user, doesn't matter. Okay. Root. Okay. If you want root, you can get not a big deal. Mm. etc. Okay. How can you find a user using find? So I want a specific file or user. So I want to find something using find.
Find
Slash backslash hyphen type
sorry hyphen
hyphen type typ type. Okay. Um, Next F. F means for folder. If you want to check any folders. Okay, space. Type after that you need to keep maintain some space. Okay, after F also you need to maintain some space. Hyphen name. Okay, I want to see the name of um, okay, what name I mentioned? Something. If you want, you can use root. Yeah. Enter. Yeah. You see that, right? Root. Root is the,
yeah
yes, that one. Okay, you can replace that also. Okay. If, for example, you repeat the same command.
yeah find
So while you are doing practice, just get all the different types of exercises using type. You need to do practice. Okay. So you will get a lot more different type of examples you will find from the Google. So do practice on top of this. Name you must mention password at least index.html. You found right whatever related to index.html. Okay. Some of related to you, some of related to system.
okay these two are we installed
Hmm?
these two are
Yes.
system related
Yes. So you will find this. Okay. And top first one where www.html index.html that actually we have done. First one I am telling. After command something is there where www.html index.html.
yeah this one
That's that one. Yes. We have done that.
yeah we created
Okay. So yeah, find and grep done. So um, so past
software hack
password pass WD you understood right?
yeah
For finding the users. Okay. So show me how to create a soft link in front of me. And also let me know what is the use of soft link.
so soft link is used to create a duplicate I mean replicate of another file in a different location. So if we delete the original file, the replicated file will not be deleted. It will stay.
Um, for example, if I deleted original file, what will happen?
If even though the copied file will not be deleted.
No, it will be deleted in the soft link. Soft link just like a shortcut.
Okay.
So if original file lost in the system, definitely a shortcut file will also will be deleted. Okay, but in hard link, so in hard link, if you, it's a kind of replica. Okay, it's a kind of copy file and also along with a backup. So which means, for example, if original files once after doing hard link, so the if original file deletes, hard link will be stay as usual. Okay, but in soft link, if original file deletes, also soft link file also will be deleted. Okay. Now create a soft link file for one directory or file. ls enter. So no files are there. Create some files. Do one thing. Nothing is there. Do one thing. Cat, not cat. Use va Not Rakesh. You can keep it as a royal. Enter. Open it. No, no space. Space must be there. Royal.txt. .txt. Enter. Open it. Keep here something. So welcome to Royal Club. Something like that. No, no HTML files. Just text file. Okay. Save it. Cat. Okay. So now you have to create soft link. Create a soft link now. So what is the command for soft link?
LNS.
ln
Yes.
not single s. It's hyphen s.
Yes. -s.
Yeah, hyphen s.
In the source directory. I mean the
Okay.
source file or directory.
Yeah, give it. Tab. Press tab. Enter.
And soft link name. What we need to
Ah,
create.
yeah. Good catch.
RR
Any name, your wish.
dot txt. Okay. Enter.
Okay. ls.
Created.
So got created, right? So what is the original file there?
Here original file is royal.txt and
Okay.
soft link
Okay.
file is rrroyal.txt.
Okay. ls hyphen ll. You see the difference. Normal file and this linked file. Soft link file, you see the below before the permissions you will find L.
Is it recording? No.
It is recording, no problem. So what I am saying is normal files you will not find any name. Okay, but if it is a soft link file, you will see the L before the permissions. So see that, show me where exactly I'm talking about. For that file, before permissions, rwx.
Yeah. After creating soft link, we get
Yeah,
all the permissions on that file.
and you will see L before permissions. L means link. See that link.
This one.
This one, yeah, first one. Initially L is there, right?
Yeah.
That L means link.
Okay.
Yeah, which means that is linked to one. That one number is there, right?
Yeah.
That is actually linked for one.
Okay.
Okay, so
Can we
that,
create soft links for one file like multi soft links for one file?
yeah, you can create.
Okay.
Okay, so royal.txt, it is actually connected with it is indication is there arrow mark. In that arrow mark is showing that original file name is royal.txt.
Okay.
So it is clearly stating that.
Yeah.
Okay, now try to delete original file.
Should I give yes?
Yeah, ls. Okay,
It is deleted.
ls hyphen ll space. Okay, so it is telling that, so royal.txt is actually highlighted with red color. Okay, earlier it was a blue color. Now it is highlighted with red color, which means this file got a trouble. which means it got deprecated or it deleted or it is crashed. That means, okay. So try to access triple R double R royal dot txt file, scat, it is txt format, cat, okay, dot, enter. So
No
which
success
is,
file.
yeah, which means the whatever original file you have deleted, along with that this link also got deleted.
Okay.
So that shortcut will not work for you, this, okay. This is about soft link. So what about hard link? Hard link means
Hard link
ln.
also, yeah, LN.
Okay.
Now we have to create another.
So what is the meaning of hard link?
So hard link, we can replicate the same copied file in another location. I mean, in the same location or another location, which is independent on the original file. If we delete the original file, but still we can access the copied file.
It's a kind of backup.
Yeah, it's kind of backup.
Okay. So create a hard link for any file. So va, hmm,
Yeah, it created.
show me which one.
This is one normal txt. So previously for soft link, it is showing like the arrow mark to the original file, but here
Hmm.
it shows like the NNN normal is a different file.
Okay.
So suppose if you remove normal.txt, still we can access. Yeah.
Right. So in backup purpose in Linux we can use hard link.
Okay.
Okay. So for that purpose only, don't confuse about soft link and hard link.
Okay.
This is for replication and backup purpose we will use. If you want to use a duplicate file as a shortcut, you can create a soft link. That's it. Or if you want to take any kind of backups, you will use hard link. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you also done with HTTPD service now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So let us discuss about permissions now.
Okay.
Okay. So you can close your sharing screen. I will share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 second. Is it visible?
Mm. Able to see.
Yeah. So So now we are talking about Linux permissions. Okay,
Okay.
file permissions. Right. So before talking about this all things, so whenever you created a file, you might have seen RWX, RWX, and RWX. Sometimes you might have seen RX, RW, R only. Okay. Sometimes you might see only like this.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes you might have seen like this. Okay. So these are actually for the file 1, file 2, file 3, and file 4. If you have these files, you might have seen these kind of permissions you might have seen. These are actually permissions.
Okay.
Okay. In this, we can call these as a permissions. So then you will get a question: what is R, what is W, and what is X? Okay. R means read, W means write, X means executive permissions. EX, UC, execute. Okay. Execute. Spelling was wrong earlier. Okay. So this is read, write, execute. Read, write, execution. Read, write, execution. Read, write, execution. Okay. These permissions are very important. If you block these permissions, you can't able to access this file.
Okay.
Example, in this case, only read is there. So you can only read the file. Example, in this case, you are blocking, which means you can't access the file. In this case, you have only read and execution permissions. Read and write permissions. Only read permissions. Okay. So these kind of lot more cases we might have seen. Okay. So before doing all these things, you must need to understand what is umask value.
New mask value.
It's umask.
New mask.
Yeah. Wait. Let me write that. Umask. So what is this? What is umask value? It's a very important question in interview. Okay. It is a user creation mode. Okay. User file. Okay. This is for user file creation mode mask. Umask in the sense. U means user creation. Okay. This is mask means user creation mask. That's it. Creation mode mask you can say. Okay. Simple umask. Just remember umask. What is the meaning of umask? It is a default system. This is a default one. You can't change and you cannot override. If you want, you can also. But basically, it is a default for the system. It is a default system value in the Linux. Okay. That determines the default permission bits. Okay. That are not set when new file or directory is created. So something whenever you create a file, you will get read write execution permissions or read write permissions or read permissions. It's based on that only, based on this umask value only, it will be created.
Okay.
Okay. File and directory permissions are defined using octal nation. default permission before applying umask. So that is 666. Okay. So before default permission before applying umask value would be 666.
Okay.
For directory for directory 777. Clear? Read write owner and group others. This is for read write owner group others. Okay, you clearly understood? Earlier I mentioned read write execution, read write execution and read write execution for for file 1. Clear?
Yeah.
So for example, this file 1 is related to some any linked file. Don't focus on this L.
Okay.
Example I am telling.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever this is there, rwx, this is actually owner, this is owner permission. Okay, this is group permission. Okay, and this is other permissions. Okay, this is owner permission, this is group permission, this is other permission. Why I have given rwx continuously repeat? Only if you want to give the read and write permissions, only you need to have only rwx. Why I am keeping 3 times repeating in the sense, this is the matter. Owner permissions are there, group permissions are there, for other permissions are there for file 1.
Okay.
File 1 is file 1, you have a owner permission. File 1 you have a group permission. File where you have other permission. So if you close this, other cannot be accessible. If you close this, groups cannot. Groups will be there. Okay. Groups will not access. If you close this, owner in the sense me as admin, I also cannot able to access this. Clear?
Okay.
So yeah. So the default value of umask of root. Okay. Before the permissions, let me clear this. Before the permissions you do for the directory 777. Okay, this and so for this is actually for directory. Okay, for if you want to create a normal for normal file or root, you can say that is for 666. Clear?
Yeah.
So you need to keep in mind default permissions are for umask value. Okay, for files, this is for files. Okay, this is for directories. Default value of directories are 777, files for 666. This is keep in mind. Okay,
Yeah.
so the umask value, default value of umask value, default umask value is 0022. Clear? Normal user is 0002. Clear?
Like I'm not clear with these numbers because so this 777 before
Wait.
applying permissions to directories, it is a default one. That's what you are saying.
Yeah. So actually, what I'm trying to say is, for example, 1 minute, whether my files are there or not, I'll check. Let me open this only.
Yeah.
Uh, I already it is running. Let me open this. Already it is opened, I think so. Okay, ls still ssh hyphen I. What is this instance? Okay, ec2 hyphen at the rate. Let me take this public. Okay, so Now, so let me clear this. I want to check umask. Enter. What is this?
0022
So where I am in?
in EC2 user.
It is a user. Just keep in mind, for user default umask value is 0022.
Okay.
User umask default umask value is 0022. That's what I said. I'm going to root user. Okay. Umask.
Yeah. Whatever
Uh,
the username, but user for user is a default one 0022.
yes.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So okay. So now I will tell you one thing. Okay. So as we discussed earlier, the default value of, for example, let's talk about directories. Directories. For this directory, permissions, default permissions 0 777. This is standard. You don't need to do any worry about it. If somebody asks in interview, so what is the default value of directory? Umask value of directory. What is the default? Okay, base permission. They will ask like this. What is the default base permission for directory? This is 0 777. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. For root, this, for example, this directory is in root, for suppose. Okay. So whenever root, for root is 0022. Okay. So normal. I'm talking. Normal is 0002. In this case, for example, if you are a root user, in this case 0022 will be there. Clear? 0022 you must value.
Yeah.
You must value 00. You seen, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to subscribe it. You need to subscribe from 7 5 5 7 0. Clear?
Yeah.
0755. Okay. Read value, you need to understand. Read value is 4. Write value, so these are all standard values. Okay. Read value is 4, write value is 2. Just you can understand, read, write, execution. These are all sequence, right? Read, write, execution. Read means 4, write means 2, off. In this off, 2 off is 1. Read, write, execution permissions, 2 4 2 1 is actually standard numbers which is given by Linux.
Okay.
Clear? For this 755, I want to make 7 5 5. 7 means what? 4 to how much?
6.
And 1. 7 means read,
Read. Okay.
write, execution. Clear? Read means 4. Right? Write means 2. Execution means 1. 4 to 1 means 7. 4 2 6 is 1. Total 4 to 1 means 7. 4 2 6 ఇది ఒకటి 7. Clear?
Yeah.
Which means 4 plus 2 plus 1 equal to 7. 7 you got?
Yeah.
And 5. 5 means
Only
what?
read and
4 1. Right? Read.
okay. Read and execute.
1 minute. Read and execution. These two only. Write is no, not there. Which means that's why it is hyphen.
Okay.
Read means how many? 4. Okay. This is nothing. Okay. Execution means 1 equal to 5. Total 5. This is 5. Same here. Read and execution permissions. Nothing is there. Okay. So you need to get here 4 plus 1. This is not minus. Okay. So I just mentioned only empty like this. Total 5. Clear? 755. For example, if you create a directory in this, if you create a directory in root, you should get 755 permissions. Let's check. Okay, I'm going to create mkdir. Okay, test 5. Okay, test 10. I'll give like this. Okay, ls. So I have only test 10. Okay, this test 10 I will check ls hyphen ll. Clear? So what permissions you got? See, I am writing here again. See here, what permissions you got?
Read, write, execute.
Read, write, execute, read x, which means read, write, execution means 7. Read x means are 4 plus 1, 5. 4 plus 1, 5. 755 permissions you got or not for this? Why you got default permission?
But in others, why it is only X? There should be R also.
Where is R? I will tell you clear. So let me take this pen also better. So I can't wipe that. See here. One second. That pen is not working here. Okay. You see this? This is what, right? So here need to wait. Okay, you see this, right? Now this is R W X, right? R means okay.
Now I got clear.
R means 4 2 1 7.
Yeah.
This is R means 4.
4.
This is nothing.
X 1.
X means 1. Total 5.
Same
R means 4 plus 1 equal to 5. Total 755 permissions you got.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
So this default permission based on UMask value only your permissions will be decided.
Okay.
Clear? 755 permissions we got. Okay, whenever you created a directory in the root, okay, you created a directory in the root user, you got this 755 permissions. This is a default permission.
Okay.
With the base permissions are 775. Base UMask value is 0022. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is how we'll calculate. Example. This is a directory. For suppose, I will create a user. Control C. Okay. User add Lokesh. Cat etc pass wd. See here, Lokesh is there, right? Here. Lokesh, just now I created.
Yeah.
Okay. Su hyphen Lokesh. Else nothing is there. So now you must value is double 2 for this also.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. So now what I will do is I will create a file. Okay, normal user I will create a file here. Example, test dot txt. I'll keep like this. Oh, sorry. va hi. This is test file. Save it. Okay, ls hyphen l. Okay. So what permissions you got?
Read, write.
I'll tell you.
Read.
Okay, let me clear this. Clear? I'm going to clear this. Okay. So what permissions you got? Actually, for normal file 666 as I discussed. For root user 0. Okay, 0 2 2. Clear?
Yeah.
So 6 to 4 4 6 double 4. So what you got? 4 2. Okay.
2.
Next one is 0. Nothing is there. It means 6.
Yeah.
This is 6. Next one is R. R means 4. Next one is R means 4. Totally how much? 644.
644. Yeah.
Clear? We got that.
Yeah.
So whenever you create a normal just a file, whenever you create a just a file without directory,
Okay.
if it is a directory, then it is a 777 permission.
Okay.
0022 you need to subtract with the base permission 777. If it is a normal file, you need to have base permission is 0666. Okay,
Okay.
and you need to subtract with this value. You will get these permissions, which means read, write. Okay, read and read permissions. These permissions you will get default permissions. This is how we will calculate the permissions.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Fine. That's it. So based on that umask value, the permissions will be decided.
Got it.
Huh? So now question is, can I able to change the umask value? Any guess?
Uh, yeah, for files and directory we can do it. For root, yeah, for root also we can change it.
Okay. So no, I'm asking
Hmm.
umask value. If my umask value is, for example, my umask value is something, I think it is default 000. Sorry, excuse me.
No, we can't change umask value, but we can assign.
I think this is my umask value, right?
Yeah.
Just you command is only just umask. This is just umask. Your 0022. So now my question is, this is default umask value. If my umask value is 0022, can I able to change? Can I able to create? So what are the permissions I am going to get it? So if I change it, so if you execute the command, okay, if I want to change what, how to change? Can I able to change? This is my question. That's it.
I don't think we can change the umask value, but we can grant the permissions without depending on the umask, I guess.
Yeah. So actually, we also can change the umask value.
Okay.
Okay, but that forcefully in the sense normally nobody will change. Okay, if you want, you can also change. Okay, so let's see how we have to change. So okay, this is my yeah, ls. I will check. You see this? The profile is bash underscore profile. Okay, in this vi dot bash underscore profile. Enter. Oh yeah, this is wrong. It's va, not ca. Okay. So if you see here, the umask value, so just need to end of the program, just come here, enter, just remove it, just mention umask. So you need to remember that what was my default umask number?
0022.
0022. So now I'm making it as 0222.
Hmm.
Clear?
Hmm.
So let me save this. Okay. So now I'm going to enter umask.
Hmm.
Oh, I think it is not changed.
Didn't change. I think it changed it to only that file, I guess.
1 minute. CD home too many arguments. Permission denied. Okay. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, let me go to root sudo. Permission is not getting. Okay. So let me again open ls hyphen a vi bash underscore profile. dot bash underscore profile. Okay. I think I should not do all this complex thing. I will change 1 minute. I will give u mask is 0222. U mask. Yeah, it is changed.
Yeah.
Simple. I am going very complex method. Maybe that was not changed. Okay, so that is actually, this is temporary you mask value. Whenever you log out, so you will get again 0022. Clear?
Okay.
So whatever I tried in etc profile something directory. So that directory, actually that is if you want to change u mask value permanently for that.
Okay.
Okay. But that is not necessary to change the u mask value. But if there is any kind of specific requirement, so there is a way. That's what I am trying to say. Clear?
Yeah.
Right? So yeah. So now the thing is changed. So now u mask value is, instead of 0022, our u mask value is 0222. In this case, if I create a directory, so what will we get? If I create a file, what you will get? If you create a directory, what permissions you will get? This is my question. Again, if you create a file, what kind of permissions you will get?
Mm.
For directory, generally base permissions are 777,
Zero
right?
five five you will
So
get.
now it is 222, which means 555. You will get 5 per permissions. For file, generally the base permissions are 666, right? Now it will be 444, correct?
Okay.
So you need to keep in mind, if I create a directory, you need to get 555 permissions. Clear?
Yeah.
So
Next
now
one.
I'll create a directory mkdir. I'll create a directory test um, one directory ls something is there. Okay. So I will check the files. You see this test one. What permissions you got? Rx, Rx, Rx. R means read, X means 1.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Here I'll tell you R means, read means 4,
Four.
X means 1.
One.
Total 5. Sorry. Okay. So again here, 1 second, my pen got. I lost. 1 second. Ah, yeah. Now I got it. Yeah. So now R means 4, X means 1, total 5. R means 4, X means 5, total, sorry, X means 1, total 5. This is for owner, this is for group, this is for other, which means you got 555 permissions, satisfied, right? Now I want to create a file. Okay, cat, um, file 1 is there, no, file, test file I can keep, test hyphen file 1.
Suppose this
Okay,
is it only read X.
this is, yeah, test file. So enter. Okay, that's it. Oh, sorry, it is stopped. This is
What you did
test
to
file.
get that stopped?
Hmm.
Control X.
That is stopped actually.
Okay.
Cat test hyphen.
Hyphen file created.
See this? This is test file.
Hmm.
Okay, something is there. So now I want to see ls hyphen ll. See, the test file is there. The test file, as per our permissions, let's check. as per our discussion.
Only we got read access.
See this read,
Yeah.
which means as I said 4 4 4.
Mm.
Okay, 4 means
Read.
read. So you see here read. Oh, where is that? I'm sorry. This is the one. Test file one, right?
Mm.
Read, read, and read. For owner, you got 4. Read means 4. Okay. For group, you got 4. And others means you got 4. For owner permissions, you got only read permissions. Group, you got read permissions. Only others means you got read permissions. You can only read the permissions, which means you changed as per your umask value is 222, correct?
Yeah.
As per base permissions of directory, this is 777.
Mm.
According to this, you will get 555 permissions. Okay. The base permissions now as per you changed umask value is 0222. Okay. As per base permissions for the file is 777. As per this, the value is only
For file
444.
6 right?
Uh-huh.
For file is 666. For
This is
file.
file only, right?
For sorry for file.
No, no, no. See, RW. So see, this is the first one. 4 and 1. Total enta 5. Total 5, 5, 5.
Mm.
Just subtract from 7, 2. How much you will get? 5, 5,
అదే
5.
ఫైల్ కి ఇక్కడ 777 వేస్తా 666 కదా డిఫాల్ట్ నేను అదే అంటున్నా.
Oh, you are saying here. Yeah, good catch, good catch. Yeah, this is exactly right. Yeah, yeah. Base permissions actually 666. Correct, exactly. So for file, yeah, you are right. Good catch. So for file, base permissions are 666. Exactly correct. So we got 444 right according to that. So in this case, if I keep 7, it will be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 7 for directory it's 7.
Yes, directories base permissions are 7.
Mm.
So this is default directory base permissions. This is default directory file permissions. Sorry, default file permissions. Okay, based on that, you will calculate the permissions. Clear?
Yeah.
So now, so already we have seen examples. Okay, for example, now I want to make the file. What is a file? This is a file. I want to take in this file.
Mm.
Now I want to do intentionally. I want to give full permissions.
Mm.
So actually it is readable permission, but I want execution and uh, execution and write permissions. I want execution and write permissions also. In this case, what I will do, I want to give complete permissions. So for that, chmod 777 test, okay, hyphen file 1 ls hyphen ll. You see this? You see the green color?
Mm.
Earlier normal
Mm.
with only read permissions. Now you got read write execution, read write execution, read write execution permissions. 7 means all permissions. 777.
Okay.
7 is all permissions. But in this case, let me write because it is little small. What is this? RWX. Okay. RWX. RWX for this. Clear?
Yeah.
In this case, this is actually owner. This is group. This is other.
Mm.
So you need to ask the question, what is owner? Owner in the sense me as admin,
Yeah, yeah,
I
got
am
it.
the owner. Group
When we
means
access the file, no, like some groups like DLs and everything, they can also access the
hmm. So for
users.
example, owner will create a group for particular purpose.
Yeah.
For that, this is others means everybody.
Okay.
Others also can
Like public.
public. So for suppose in this case, read write execution, read write execution, read write execution for owner, group and others.
Mm.
Clear? So now Read write execution means 7. Read write execution means 7. Read write execution means 7. Okay. You have given 777 means total owner group other permissions. If I give 700, what permissions are get? Can you please tell me? Just analyze it.
Like only for the owner we get read, write, execute, and remaining as no access.
Right.
Not even for read also.
So groups you don't have an access, and others also you don't have an access,
Only
and
the owner.
only owner of the directory or file only will get all the permissions. For example, if I give 000, okay, now I will apply 000, okay, chmod, okay, 700 for test, and hyphen file 1. You see this?
Yes.
What permissions you got? RWX and remaining are 00. So I want to block entire. I want to block entire group owner and others also.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to change the permissions.
000.
Okay.
Hmm.
And file name. See this? So you don't have any permissions.
Hmm.
Clear.
Hmm.
Cat test hyphen file 1. See this? This is actually this is actually root. In root you can do, but as a user you can't do. Okay. So no, actually now you have a root permission. Anything you can do.
Ah,
Okay. But you can't do. You can't modify. Okay. For example, I will try to do this. Cat test file test hyphen file 1. See this? So nothing. Actually, it is changed. Okay. Whatever I have added, just this is added to here. Just I added only JI, right?
hmm.
But according to rule, this should not be added. But where are you now? You have a root permissions. You can do anything. That is what super user. What is the difference between user and supervisor? Means user only have a little small permissions, few permissions, but root have all the permissions because you are the owner. You are everything. Okay. But I will go out, log out. See this? Can you able to do this? No modification. You see this? Rakesh.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't have an access. You don't have access. It is not allowing you.
Okay.
See this? I could not able to access.
If we add extra, like
See this? No
read
permissions.
only, read only option.
No, no. Even I could not able to access.
Okay.
See means I'm just showing. I can only quit.
Okay.
Okay. No permissions.
Got it.
So now um, others means for example me. So me in the sense I as a owner I created a file means I as a owner root. Okay, or example Lokesh. Lokesh is on. Let me switch. Let me try there. Okay, ls hyphen a. Okay, I will create a already test file is there, right? ls hyphen ll. See it. See this. What permissions you have? Read, write, and remaining all write permissions you have. I want to block now. So now I'll do one thing. chmod 000 test ls hyphen ll. See all blocked. Cat test dot txt. See this? Anything? Rakesh, I want response from you.
Yeah, yeah, permission denied.
Permission denied, but earlier in root you did not get any kind of deny. If you want to see, you already seen that. But I am as a normal user. I am as a normal user. After changing the permissions, I could not able to see the content even. I could not able to see the content. Permission got denied as a normal user. Clear?
Yeah.
So this is how we can able to protect our files using permissions. Clear?
Yeah.
So if you see this kind of any format, you don't have any permissions. Okay. So now I want to give ch mode. I will give complete permissions. Ch embody read write. Uh, so what I will do is I will keep I'll give like this: read write execution. Okay. Read write execution. Read write execution, and what is that? Test. So I want to give some space. Maybe it's not working. Okay, it's not working. Let me do one thing. Um,
I think only we can give the numbers.
no, not numbers. So we can also give execution permission hyphen x like that also. Okay, let's do one thing. I will try to. Example, I'll give you. I want to give entire. I just want to remove this. chmod. Okay. User group. So I need to mention this also. Okay. User group others. Okay. I want to give read execution only write permissions for suppose for test something is the right enter. I think so. You need to not maintain any space. See this ls hyphen ll. You see this only write permissions, right?
Mm.
Can you see
Yeah.
ch mode user group and others? You mentioned write permissions for this file.
Okay.
Clear? So I want to mention, see here. Can you see here? Full permissions you got.
Mm.
You can also give like that. Okay, I want to give only user uh, read permissions only like this. ls hyphen ll. You see this? If you don't remember numbers,
Mm.
it is not applied. Okay, so let me. If you want to apply this, first of all, you need to remove the permissions. Clear?
Like
Okay, now it will apply. Okay, so I want to use this now. See this?
LSML.
See, like this. Clear? Any doubts? See, already if you have a full permissions, if you want to change it, already you have read permissions. Why it will applicable? See here, what I did is, here actually you have given complete permissions here. Clear? This complete permissions applied to this file. Clear? You can see entire files here. Read write execution, read write execution, read write execution file permissions are already there. And you go again for what? Again you are trying to give user read permissions. Okay, it has taken because already it is there for user already. User means you only. Here in Lokesh is a user. Yeah, here in this case user in the sense Lokesh. Okay, for Lokesh already read permissions are there, right?
Yeah.
So it has taken, but it will not replicate.
It will
So
not append. That's
uh,
why we need to remove
yes,
the
already R is there. Already R is there.
mm,
Okay, that's why it has taken. So for example, you if you want to apply properly, you if you want to apply entire from the scratch, first you need to remove the old permissions. After that, you have to apply special permissions. You see, ch mode I have applied user for user only read permissions remaining or blocked. You see, user only read permissions remaining or blocked. Clear?
mm,
It will not take. If you have full permissions, if you apply only read permission, it will not take. Clear? So any doubts?
no, 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 clear.
So I will ask all the questions, Rakesh.
Yeah,
Next
yeah,
class, you are going to do all these things.
yeah.
Be specific.
Okay.
Okay. So if and one more thing, you need to get the doubts. Yes, you need to get the doubt. So I am actually applying the um, permissions. I want to delete the permissions in alphabets. See, I also mentioned zeros here. Here I mentioned
Yeah, yeah.
zeros. Here in alphabets, how to do this permissions you need to
I think
give,
instead of
right? Chmod,
instead of plus
definitely. User, what is that?
minus
No. For what is this? User only, right? Read permissions.
only
User minus read permission for particular file name.
yeah.
ls hyphen ll. You see nothing. You don't have any permissions.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. This is how you need to remove. Just only plus is for adding, minus is for removing.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Okay. So can I able to update any kind of this file? So without any permission. So now I want to keep some content in this without anything here in this for this file. Now for this file in this situation. So can I able to update the file?
No.
Right? Simple. You can't execute the file. You can't read the file. You can't do anything from this file because it is already removed. All the permissions has been removed for this file. Right? So that is about permissions. Okay. So whatever without letting you know, I have already used some command which is chmod,
MOD. Yeah, that's
which
the
means ch
change
means
module, right?
change.
Okay.
Okay, change modification.
Modification.
You can remember like that also. Okay. So you are changing. Okay. chmod, what you are changing? Permissions for file. That's it.
Mm.
Okay. Next, this is for file and directories. Just keep in mind, chmod is for files and directories. Okay. Example, my case group is there. Can I able to use this? Can I able to use this command?
No, I
No.
guess.
For group, you have a command called chgrp.
Okay.
This is a command. If you want to change permissions for the group, you have to use chgrp. Group in the sense, maybe if it is a DevOps group, maybe AWS group, okay, Java group. If you will create some Jenkins group, okay. So if you create a groups for these groups, if you want to change the permissions using chmod, it's not possible. You have to use chgroup command.
Okay.
Okay. So like that. Example, I'll give you example. uh, hyphen rwxr some is there, so root is there. For group is, what is group? Rakesh, I'll in my case Rakesh is a group for DevOps. Okay, for this DevOps, so you want to change this, you need to use, if you want to change any name or something, you need to give the permissions for group also. You have to use ch group.
Okay.
Okay, so um, so for example, I'll give you one more example. Ch own, is there actually there is a command to change username and group at a time. Okay, for example, ubuntu is there. Okay, and again actually by default you will get like this, ubuntu example, that is actually devops dot txt some file this is. Okay, for this, if you want to change the permissions like this is for user and this is for group. Okay, so I want to change ch own like this, root and root. So earlier this is actually normal user, ubuntu user. Okay, or else in case in this place ec2 hyphen user also is there, you might have seen ec2 hyphen user. In this place Lokesh also will be there. Clear? So any user, if you want to change at a time, okay, for username this is username, this is group name. Okay, so you can also use this command.
Okay.
Okay, so this is how we can able to change permissions. Okay,
Yeah.
like that. Okay, anything I've missed it, or do you have any questions? You can ask any questions from the scratch.
Mm, currently, no questions.
Hmm. But while you are doing practice, you will get a lot more questions.
Yeah. Yeah, I will note it down like while practicing.
Hmm. So tomorrow at what time we can connect?
Tomorrow in the morning, however, we can connect.
At what time?
10 to 12.
Okay. So I will ask all the questions.
Okay.
Okay. Just whatever we had discussed,
Mm.
I will share this video. Practice. Make a note in notebook. Okay. Clearly, you just need to write a proper notebook.
Okay.
Okay, I will mention here what are the topics you need to prepare. First question. Okay, from the scratch I am repeating now. So what is umask? Okay, first what is umask? Okay, next what are the base permissions? What are the base permissions for directory and file? What is the base permissions for directory and file? Next, what are the default umask value? Okay, so what is umask value? This is what is umask value. Okay, and um, how can we change umask value? This is not mandatory to change the umask value, but how can we change? Okay, so what is a read? What is read? What is write? What is execution? Okay, what are all these numbers? These are standard numbers for Linux. Okay, um, and how to change permissions also I asked. And mm, after changing umask value, so what are the default permissions? After changing, umask value 0 triple 2 for suppose. In this case, what is base permissions for directory? What is base permissions for file? Okay, how what are the default values you will get after changing the this value? So you exited, Rakesh?
Yeah, I lost my power just now. I got.
So I was continuously explaining.
I texted
Okay.
in WhatsApp also.
No, I didn't see. I didn't touch any phone while I'm in class actually, because I'll keep in silent and keep somewhere because I'll get disturbance. That's why. So this is what actually tomorrow you should prepare a notebook like this. What is you must value? What are the base permissions of directory and file? What are the default permissions? What are the defaults value of you must value?
All
How can we change? How can we change you must value? And what is the read, write, and execution? And what are the standard numbers of this for Linux? What after changing the you must value? How to change the you must value? After changing you must value with 0 triple two. So what are the base permissions for directories and file? Okay. So what are the permissions you will get for text test.txt file? Okay, like this. Okay. So these you need to note it down properly.
okay.
Okay. uh, and also, so we also discussed about uh, permissions, how to give the permissions, ch mode, using ch mode, how to block permissions for test1.txt. Okay. So next, what are the full permissions? Okay, what is the full permissions? Okay, these are all questions, and another questions are how to change uh, how to change so not this, how to use alphabetical permissions. Okay, so examples, you need to show me some examples also. Okay. Okay. um Anything alphabets I mentioned here. So for alphabets, how to give permissions in alphabet. Okay. User, us here, user, group. Okay, and others. Also, after this, how to delete permissions using alphabetical. Okay. Next, next is, so you are noting it down, right? I am also sharing this. Also, what is ch1? What is chgrp? Okay. How to change uh, username and group name at a time, right? So these things. So these things you just note it down properly in your notebook, and also I will ask the questions randomly. I cannot ask a sequence.
Yeah, yeah, got it.
Okay. So that's it. That's it for today. Permissions has been closed completely. I think almost we have covered Linux. I think so. Okay. You also practiced with the soft link and hard link, right?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Correct. And also sort command also we have seen,
Yeah, yeah,
and grep command also you have seen.
yeah. I
Correct.
have seen and I have practiced also in the lab.
System configuration related some if there is any kind of commands, I will find it out and we'll discuss about it.
Okay.
Okay? System configuration related, who command, who, where I am. Okay. So check config, already we have seen that. Telnet commands, all these things, small commands. Okay. Okay, we'll connect tomorrow at what time?
10.
Okay, we'll connect at 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah,
So 10 or 10:30, it's okay, anything is fine.
yeah. 10:30 is also fine.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Fine, Rakesh. So let's connect tomorrow. Until then, take care. Bye
Bye, bye.
bye.